back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming the In and Out tag, which was thought up by Cheap and Green here on YouTube. I'm going to link her channel down below as well as the video that she tagged me in. And basically what it is a thrift haul as well as a thrift unhaul. So getting rid of stuff out of your house. So it's a perfect rule to live by, sort of whatever you bring into the house, stuff has to go out of the house at the same time. This is something that I follow because I do like to thrift, and if I didn't get rid of anything, my house would become very filled with stuff, and nobody's happy in that type of environment. So this is from a couple trips to the thrift store. Let me just get started. So first thing first is this basket here. It's just a perfect little storage basket. It was $3.99, but I got 30% off, so that was that. And yeah, just simple, plain, sturdy basket. So I think this is going to find a home on my desk. Next, I found this really cool piece of art. It's going to be for the playroom downstairs, and it's just someone's homemade art, but I just really love the colors. I love the apples, and I love that there's a little girl on this side as well as a little girl on this side. And I showed it to Jude, and he had a good point where this side she's climbing up the tree and this side she's climbing down the tree. So I thought that was kind of clever of him to point that out, but this is going to look great in our playroom downstairs. Next, I found a couple throw pillows. This one here is also for the playroom decoration, and it's this one here, and I really just love the detail on it. The colors are great, and I think it's perfect for a playroom. That pillow was actually $1.99. The next pillow is this yellow one here. Nice cheery yellow. It is originally from Crate and Barrel, and it's called the Henley pillow. It was just a pillow cover, and I've just sort of stuffed an old IKEA pillow that I wasn't using inside. So I just like this yellowy color. The next couple things are sort of like crafty DIY projects, so I want to transform these items. First thing is this light switch cover. It's not really anything that great right now, but I thought it had great texture, so if I painted it a different color or something like that, maybe it could be cheery for a room. But I just like this pattern here, and I think it's gonna look great with a new coat of paint and a fresher color. So that was $1, but actually it was on sale. It was 50 or 70 cents. And those are the types of things that I like to find at the thrift store. I like to find items that I can transform into something new and fresh. So this is one of those items. Next item is this hanger mail organizer with two little hooks. And so it was $1.50, also either 50 or 30% off. And I am going to make it look new and fresh with probably some paint, as well as maybe covering this up into something more my style. And I actually needed one of these. So I've been finding lately that the mail is coming in and going everywhere, so I just need a little spot just to put mail temporarily when it comes in the door. So I'm going to hang that there. Next, a few more home decor items. I found this pretty candle holder. I just love the color. It was $1, and yeah, I just really like that. I thought it'd be nice for Christmas or any time of year really, but I kind of had in mind Christmas. And then two more pieces of home decor. This little tray here, it was $2, but I believe it was about 70% off. So that's gonna sit on my table, and I'll probably just put some type of seasonal decor or something inside. And I'm excited to use this sort of dark heavy wood for fall, and see what I can come up with for home decor. Next is a little bud vase. I buy way too many little bud vases, but this one was very cute. I love the green color. Unfortunately, it's reflecting the light that's above there. So it's this one here, and I just love it. It was $1.50, but I think it was about 70% off, and so I just bought that. And yeah, I guess I have a thing for bud vases with sort of unique glazes on them. So anyway, I bought that. And then my last piece of home decor is pretty huge. I was so happy when I found this shelf. I'm actually not sure if it is a shelf. I don't know 100% because it's an odd shape, but I'll show it to you. It was $7, and this is it. So it is like a triangle, and it goes up and up and up. So I guess you could hang it this way, but I have intentions of hanging it this way, so sort of down like a V. I can't wait to get this up onto my wall. So I was very giddy to find that. That was something that I've been looking for, and for $7, really you can't beat it, and it's quite unique, I think. So I also found some DVDs. I found 3 DVDs, and they were $1 each. The first one is this Little Rascals. I remember this when I was a kid, and so I thought I could, you know, have Jude watch that and see if he likes it. I got this movie, which you may or may not recognize. We're heading to Disney in January of 2017, and so I thought that it would be fun to sort of get the kids into sort of the Disney mood. So I bought this Disney Frozen. It's the sing-along edition, so it's got like subtitles with the words that like go in karaoke style. And lastly, I found this just because of my childhood again. It's double feature Never Ending Story 1 and 2. And so I just picked that up because it was $1, and I remember liking this movie when I was a kid. This is probably too old for Jude right now, but it's just sort of one of those classic movies that I like to have. So I picked that up for $1. Next, I got one book for the kids, and or for myself more, I think. But it's this old school Richard Scarry book here, and it was supposed to be $4.99, but the lady rung it through as $1.25, and I didn't correct her. So I don't know if that makes me a bad person or what. I still kind of feel guilty about it, but I'm just gonna move on. And anyway, it was, I paid $1.25. And so my favorite part of the book is this merry months of the year. So yeah, that's that. Next, I'll just hop quickly into the children's clothes. So first things first is this little shirt here. It'll be for Miriam. It's size 4, so she has, you know, a couple years to grow into it. It's 75 cents, and it's just such a classic style that I just picked that up for her. I thought that was really cute. Next, I picked her up some shorts for next summer. These little yellow polka dot ones. Then I picked up this t-shirt for Jude, little red and white t-shirt here. This was also 75 cents. And I just thought it was really cute, and I might sort of do like a little DIY to it because he tells me his favorite Disney character is Mickey Mouse, and so I don't know, maybe I'll just do some type of iron-on or some type of design on the front for when we go to Disney in January. So I know it's 6 months away, but I'm getting quite excited. Next is a sweater for Miriam for this fall and winter. It's handmade, you can tell because it's not a perfect pattern, but it's this sweater here. It's going to be so nice and warm and cozy, and I think it's going to look so cute on her. And this one was actually $1.50, but I think it was $1.50 well spent. Then I picked up these little cord pant short sort of capri type things for Miriam because, like I said, we're going to Disney, and I sort of have my mind set on Disney bounding the kids, dressing them inspired by Disney characters, and I just thought that these pants sort of seem Disney-ish to me, so I'm not really sure what character I will dress Miriam as. Probably Minnie Mouse, maybe Mickey Mouse, I don't know. But I found these, the little bows on the front just made me sort of think Disney-esque. And then lastly, I picked up a swimsuit for Miriam. It's got a little halter neck here, and it's blue and white polka dot, and it's size 1 to 2, and so I'm pretty sure that'll fit her now. And this actually was 50 cents, so I thought that was a great price. So now I'm going to show you the out part of this in and out tag, what things that I'm going to be donating. I want to thank Cheap and Green again for tagging me. Don't forget to check out her video below. And I'm also going to tag a couple of other YouTubers, so check the description box to see if you've been tagged. Okay, here is the pile of stuff that I am getting rid of. Some of this stuff is hard for me to get rid of, but I don't need it, so I'm going to get rid of it. These coasters here, I bought one of the first times I was in New York, and I really still do love them, but they just are not getting used. I don't even have them on display or anything like that, so they will go off to someone else who can enjoy them. These placemats here, I've used them a couple times in the last little while, but just not really using them that much. This little dish here I bought for a baby shower that I was throwing where everything was pink, and so I picked that up. I really love the coral color. I was holding on to it because I do really love the color, but it's just not getting used, so there you go. These little dishes are what's hard for me to get rid of. So when Dave and I were first married and first dating and stuff like that, we used to entertain a lot. Dave likes to cook and I like to sort of do tablescapes. And so we had these plates. They're a great neutral to do any table, but they haven't been used in I don't know, couple years, I guess. Now that we have kids, we don't do as much sort of fancier entertaining. And so I'm gonna pass them on. These silver cutlery here, I must have inherited from some relative, but they also aren't getting used, and so I'll check with my family to see if anybody wants them. If not, then they're going to go to the thrift store. Next, I bought this around Easter to sort of use to give a gift in, but I never ended up using it because I found something else that worked well, and so I like the color, so I kept it, but I don't really need it anymore. So as you know, I have a black and white mug collection, but my shelf that I have the collection on is getting full and a little too full for it to look nice, and so I chose chose the one that I like the least, and off it goes. Next is this cute little milk container that I got, I don't know, probably when I was in college. It just sits on a shelf unused and sort of adds to clutter, so it is really cute, and maybe I would buy it again if I saw it for a good price, but it's going for now. Next is this clock, which I do really love, but we don't really need it. I love so many things that it's easy to sort of become overwhelmed by stuff, so this one is gotta go. Then is a pile of kid board books that have been well loved but we don't need anymore. This one, My New Baby, was great for when we were transitioning Jude to Jude and Miriam. It's a cute little book, so I do recommend this, but I don't need it, so that's that. I won't go through the whole thing, but there's just like a lot of books that were great but need to go. This one's really cute. It doesn't get read all that often, so it just has a whole bunch of sort of Yiddish words and Dave's sort of heritage, but I'm just going to pass that along. Then there are just other random board books that we've outgrown. This one here was actually really good for sort of learning body parts. We really love that book. A lot of daycare kids and my kids really like this one, but we're past that stage now. I've also got this old sippy cups and bottles, and so this is also going. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this tag video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!